Good morning. It's Ayya Vimala, and today is Sunday, May the 16th. Beautiful day here in outside of Chicago. We're actually about over an hour away from Chicago. So beautiful green. Just a lovely day. So I hope wherever you are, you have a day that is lovely. And if it's not lovely, I hope you enjoy it for whatever it is. It is another day. So today I thought we would practice, and I'd like to just begin. I really love this. Pema Chodra mentions this, that she, in her book, in the book we read for book group, and the name is eluding me right at the moment. This is what she said she recites usually at the beginning of talks, at the beginning of retreats. And let's begin with this. May bodhicitta, precious and sublime, arise where it has not yet come to be. And where it has arisen, may it never fail, but grow and flourish ever more and more. And we know that bodhicitta is that an awakening heart, which is what we're all working on, right? Is waking up the heart. And we know our heart and our mind are connected. So that's a beautiful beginning. And I was thinking today's a good day to practice, but I also wanted to read something. And this is the version at Blue Lotus that we chant with our regular chantings together as a group. And it's adapted from Shantideva's Way of the Bodhisattva. And I wanted to read this because if you've been to Blue Lotus, or if you've seen or been part of the chanting, this is something that we do every time we're all together. May I become at all times, both now and forever, a protector for those without protection, a guide for those who have lost their way, a ship for those with an ocean to cross, a sanctuary for those in danger, a lamp for those without light, a place of refuge for those who lack shelter, and a servant to all in need. By means of this meritorious deed, may I never join with the unwise, only the wise, until the time I attain Nibbana. So that's the Bodhisattva path, is to help all other beings until all beings have become enlightened. And it's a challenge, right? But it's a beautiful way to live and a beautiful way to think. And I think in the world today, it's the news is still just kind of continuing. We're just bumbling through samsara. This is the way we need to be thinking about the world, is that everything we do that's for our good, hopefully it's also for the benefit of others. And we have to let go of the need to be right, or the need to have power or control. And we just don't see that happening with the countries. There's a need that overwhelms our need to be kind and to be harmless and to see our connections to all other beings and all other life on this planet, and how tenuous and yet how important those connections are. So we can remember that with all the actions that we take. I know right now there's a large group trying to get the county here, McHenry County, to quit being a contractor for the immigration detainees. And we're basically, part of our jail is contracted to hold detained immigrants, and has been for many, many years. And it's an upward battle, because it's a profit center, and there is changing. There is a changing in the attitude of people who are on the county board. That is this the best? Is this dealing in human? It's dealing in human misery in many ways. Is that really the way we want to? Is that really what we want to be involved in as a county? So it's good to see that, but that's originally how these little cards were developed with part of the Bodhisattva. The heart of a Bodhisattva on it was, we've said this at the temple, chanted this for years, but it's also became little cards that we made up to give to people who are in detention, and sometimes it was maybe the only picture they had near their bed, or something they could look at when they went to bed at night. So there's a changing current of what people want to do to make money, and that's affecting some governmental bodies. That's a good trend, but there's so far to go with that. So we have to always remember that everything that we are doing to be harmless personally, it's also very appropriate to aim to see that, that's the kind of stepping up that we need to do more often, or if we can, and if there are issues that are important to us, we shouldn't be afraid to peacefully step up and participate in helping change the way things are. The status quo isn't always the best way to go. So it's good to know that things change. It's very slow and rocky, but there need to be people to speak up, and people who are ready to speak up. And we don't have to fight for what's right, but we can peacefully show up and try to help change the way things can go if no one steps up. So why don't we sit, and then have a wonderful morning. So let your body be in that posture that knows that this is time for you, and time for you to just go within. It's time for yourself in the most profound way. When we practice, we're recharging. We're also going inward and just developing that quality of peace. And then that can develop into insight and wisdom. Be aware of the body breathing. Breathe in and out through your nostrils. Just keep letting go. Let go of those things that you know preoccupy your mind. You know they're always there, always coming back up. So let those go. Just allow your gentle breath to bring you to the present moment. Be aware of sounds, smells, taste. Be aware of the contact your skin makes with the air. Or against your clothes. Just let it be okay. No need to chase after it as a distraction. Some sounds, like the sounds of the birds, are beautiful. No need to be distracted by that. And other sounds like cars and lawnmowers may not feel beautiful to your ears, but no need to be distracted by that either. Just sit in the middle of it all. Be grateful for the ability to sit and just to have this time for yourself. Just allow yourself to be with each inhale and each exhale. Relish, cherish your time being with yourself. Being with each breath, letting go of other distractions. Knowing that this is enough. It's okay to stop and be with yourself. No need to be rushing around, chasing after distractions half-heartedly. When you see that happening, just sit and be with yourself. Just keep going inward. Come back to your breath. Be aware of the rise and fall of each breath. I'd like to end it with this beautiful sharing of merit. May the actions that we take towards the good, towards understanding ourselves, towards being more peaceful, be of benefit to all beings everywhere. So being more peaceful is what we need to be working on with each breath we take in and each breath out. We need it. We need it so much. A pandemic didn't seem to teach us very much about how to be with our fellow man, our fellow creatures, our fellow earth. So we have to be working on it all the time with every breath in and every breath out. Breathe in peace and breathe out peace. Thank you so much. Enjoy your day, and remember, anytime you need to, just come back to yourself. Thanks for being a big part of my practice.